All right, today we're tackling a huge topic. How do we actually govern the future of AI? Well, there's this really fascinating framework that breaks it all down using an analogy that's, well, it's simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Let's dive right in. Okay, so to really get our heads around the massive challenge that AI agents present, let's bring it back to something we all know, something we deal with every single day. I'm talking about cars and the roads we drive them on.
Seriously, just picture it for a second. What if cars could just drive anywhere they wanted? No license, no laws, no police to stop them. It would be total chaos, right? Absolute anarchy. Our roads would be a nightmare, and public safety would just completely fall apart.
Well, that crazy, chaotic scenario, that's pretty much where we're at today with AI. On our actual physical roads, we've spent a century building this whole system of trust. You've got licenses, traffic laws, insurance, the whole shebang. But on our digital highways, we've got these brand new autonomous AI agents, and they're moving at the speed of light, zipping across borders with basically no universal rulebook to follow.
And here's a really, really important difference. You see, cars are built in a factory. AI agents, they're grown from the internet. They learn from everything we've ever put online, all our collective knowledge, in all our different languages, our mother tongues. And that's huge. It means any system we build to guide them can't just be some one-size-fits-all solution. It has to be inclusive, culturally aware, right from the very beginning. So this lack of rules, this lack of infrastructure, it puts us at a massive crossroads. And the road we decide to build right now, it's going to determine which one of two very different futures we all end up living in. And this slide just nails that choice perfectly. On one side, you have the solar punk path. Think bright, optimistic, a future where technology and nature work together. It's a world where AI agents are trusted partners, helping society run smoothly, maybe even managing things like universal basic income. But then you have the other path, the cyberpunk future, all neon and rain, a total mess of inequality, scams, and chaos. Unregistered agents are causing what the framework calls digital road rage. Trust completely collapses. So, how do we make sure we head down that better path? Well, it's pretty straightforward, conceptually at least. We need to build the digital version of our traffic system. We need rules of the road for AI. And the proposed solution for this is called the 7 Pillars of AI Agent Governance. Now, this isn't just some fuzzy, high-level idea. No, this is a complete, detailed blueprint. It's designed to be a modular system for managing these AI agents safely and at a massive global scale. Okay, so let's just quickly run through some of the key pillars, sticking with that car analogy. First up, you need a DMV, right? Something to give every single agent a unique ID, kind of like a license plate. Then you need laws that the machines can actually read and understand, and police or, digital guardrails to enforce those laws. And finally, you have gateway firewalls, which are basically the on-ramps to the digital highway. They check every agent out before it's allowed to get on the road and potentially cause any trouble. All right, to really bring this whole thing to life, the framework introduces 2 very different characters. Think of them as archetypes for the kinds of agents that would exist in each of these 2 futures. So, in that dark, cyberpunk future, you get the Grand Theft Robots, or GTRs. And yeah, the name is a bit tongue-in-cheek, but what they represent is dead serious. These are your rogue, unregistered agents, the digital bandits out there causing all the chaos. It really just perfectly sums up the risks of having no rules at all. But on the flip side, in that safe, regulated solar punk world, you have the Guardian transfer robots. These are the good guys, the heroes of the story. They're licensed, they're credentialed, they follow all the rules. These are the kinds of agents we want, the ones that can safely help manage our economy and make things better for everyone. So when you boil it all down, the difference between these 2 types of agents, the Guardians and the GTRs, is really the difference between a stable, trustworthy AI-powered economy and a total breakdown of that trust. One is built to help us flourish, and the other is just built for chaos. And this is really the heart of the whole argument. This isn't just about code or servers. It's not just a technical problem we need to solve. This is a choice we have to make as a society about the kind of world we actually want to build for ourselves. I mean, think about it. We all benefit from the infrastructure, the roads, the power grids, the laws that past generations built. And this quote from Jeff Kroom at IBM just puts it perfectly. We, as a society, have always built systems to govern powerful things and keep people safe.
Applying that same logic, that same sense of responsibility to AI isn't just a good idea, it's absolutely necessary if we want to stop these systems from, as he says, running amok. And that's the whole point, isn't it? That's the ultimate goal here. If we build these digital roads and put these rules in place, we can create what's being called an AI agent economy, a system where all the incredible value and productivity that AI creates can be channeled safely, transparently, in a way that actually builds trust and helps reduce inequality instead of just making it worse. So that's where we'll leave it. The new drivers, they're not coming. They're already here. They are on our digital highways right now, and more are showing up every single second. The question for all of us is, what rules of the road are we going to build for them? Because the choice between that solarpunk future and that cyberpunk dystopia, it all comes down to the infrastructure we choose to build, starting today.